I'm going down to the river to wash my soul again. I've been running with the devil, and I know that he's not my friend. I've been falling by the wayside, living in this world of sin. I'm going down to the river. No, no more.
Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8, 12, 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. 3rd boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Whoa, worn out suit and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, short but not too big around. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train.
this smallie. What a fight that sucker had. Alright. That's number 2 down. And good he goes. So I just want to go back over the setups that I was using there, and here again is the Air Series Lucky Craft. Some much better look at it there. Bit of a purple and dark green color, and the single hooks on it rather than the trebles, and it worked pretty well. It looked like a bug in the water. And when it dove down and I could whack it off the rocks and everything, and it really got them going. The smallmouth were really biting on it. I had a sunfish on it, as you saw it, but it came off. That was kind of something I found about the single hooks on it rather than the trebles, is that I was not really hooking up as well. I think treble hooks being put on this might have been a little bit better, but overall pretty good bait, and it's fun to throw. It really is. Other than the wind that we were going against, it didn't really throw very far, but the action on it was great the whole time. So then we're going into the jig head was on. There's the jig head there with the underspin, and I used it in combo with this guy right here, which would be the I believe these are the curly critters. These are the curly critters here. Good little bait. I found with the underspin though that as the underspin was moving, it would whack off these arms here. Didn't really have that thumping action that I think it should have. However, the curly tail at the end, the moving arms really did set this apart from anything else that you were throwing in the water. So the fish were hitting it as well, which is nice to know. Then I'm going on to the Ditty Dancer, and it's basically a very small paddle tail. And yeah, what set it apart was, like I said, the underspin on this one was really thumping, and you could feel it right through the rod. It was really good. And today they wanted it fast. They wanted it to be banked off the rocks. They wanted those baits to be moving, and with the extra thumping, it really helped out. This curly critter here actually caught that big smallmouth, and that was a heck of a catch, and that smallmouth fought like crazy. It was fun. And this guy here hooked up with the smaller yellow perch, and the yellow perch was a decent size, but it hit this pretty well as well, and the hookup ratio was great with it. It was right in the top of the mouth, right where you want it. And fin spin jig heads by Fin Commander is the spin, or the jig head with the underspin on it, which was good. The bobber, however, in the package, typically I don't use a bobber without live bait, and around here what you catch that with is carp and catfish, and I wanted to catch more smallmouth perch, and there are some crappie around the area as well but we just didn't hook up with any, and sunfish as well, which we did have one, but it came off. Overall, it was a pretty good box. It was a fun one to work with, and it was a good day on the water. Pretty windy, as you could see, and actually kind of weirdly cold for what it's been lately here. It's usually been around 26, 27, humid, and today actually had a bit of a cool breeze after that rainfall that we had, and I think it's gotten down to about 22, 23 degrees without that humidity, so it's actually quite cool. So I found that once that cooler weather came in, that colder breeze near the end, the bite really dropped off, so I stopped right there. So that first place that I started fishing at didn't really have much in it, wasn't really connecting with anything. But if you guys are out in areas like that where it's a lot of trees and everything, and you're and you've been out there just after rainfall, definitely a bug spray, because it worked out in that spot. The bugs were all over the place, and it was nice to have. So make sure you bring some of that with you. The other thing as well is when you're out in these areas, in the public areas, make sure you see these around, any kind of cans or anything, but especially beer ones. Pick them up, keep them, and take them back. And if you save up enough, I mean, you can buy, I don't know how many baits, but I definitely use it on some of the cheaper terminal tackle that I have, and I mean, it gives you free money to buy some of this stuff, and it's just a good way to go. Make sure you bag it. If you're driving a car, bag it, put it in the back of the car so the cops aren't going after you about it. And in some areas that really need it, I would pick up the garbage, the recycling, and the beer cans as well, and just clean up the area. You know, not everybody does it, and unfortunately, some people don't. But yeah, just keep the area clean and make sure that you have good spots to come back to every day. So other than that, have a good time out there and keep fishing. Smallest fish I've ever seen. It's a little smallmouth. Oh man, that is tiny.